It's the College Stick with Ben and Bree. Glad you can join us. We got lots of news to catch up on, so let's get on with it.
What is in your hair?
Oh, this? Are you referring to my new Leanne Wong boutique bow? Picked one up on the interwebs.
I can't even take you seriously right now.
And you can get yours at leannewongboutique.com. But just so everybody knows, this is not a paid promotion. We don't do that here at the College Stick. We're not sellouts. Leanne.
I can't go on with this.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to get man bun vibes anyway. So, all right, over to the scores. Let's see what we got for this week. All right, we had Oklahoma in a tri-meet against Michigan and Eastern Michigan. They took the win there. Lots of changes in their lineups. It looks like KJ's doing some experimental stuff with the lineup there going into the postseason.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah,
I think a lot of teams have been doing that lately, though.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a little bit more and more. So LSU with a big performance this week, really hitting their stride right at the right time too, right? So they were north of a 198, which is great. And Florida is another team hitting their stride.
Another season high? Is that what it was? Like,
yeah,
2 in a row.
Yep, 198.575, which was 0.125 higher than last week. So they had a huge rotation on the bars.
Which is crazy, because a few weeks ago, they completely
bombed on bars.
Yeah.
So it's great to see them, but it's great to see these teams just gelling right as it's going to start to count here. So Georgia squeaked out a win over Alabama. And Alabama, they made a run for it in the last rotation, but just came up short. So they did it for Lily. UCLA and Missouri both got some W's this weekend as well. And then Stanford got 2 wins over the weekend. They first had a try against California and San Jose State there, and then they had their meet against Boise State. And they after that first try event, they clinched their first regular season ACC title. So congratulations to Stanford there. And we'll also show you why these meets were important later on when we talk about the rankings. So over to the 10s. Did we have any 10s this week?
We had 6 10s this week. And the craziest thing about that is that 5 of them were covered only by 2 people. And 3 in one meet, 2 in another meet. And obviously this is top 10 again, right? So we know that Nikki Smith had a 10 on floor, but she's not in our top 10, so we can't say it. But we did. So, Kaylin Chiu had vault, beam, and floor. What we don't understand is why she wasn't put into bars for the first time ever this year, because she could have got her gym slam.
Yeah, she needs the bars for the gym slam, right? So, yeah, I was a little confused by that too. Plus, she could have got 4 10s.
That would have been crazy. So, but moving on, Anna Roberts got a 10 on vault again, and then also on floor. Selena, beam again. So she still needs the floor for her gym slam. So we're crossing our fingers for her. I don't have any notables today because they are all covered in the bitches, gripes, and complaints section. So stay tuned for that.
I'm not even going to ask then. I'm not even going to ask if we had any this weekend. Spoiler alert. All right, so let's get right into it. Start fire away.
I thought you wanted to do the all around first, but okay.
Oh, all right. No, fine. I'll do that.
I'm just trying to stick on your schedule here.
Keep the suspense up. All around winners. Boy, did we have a lot of them this weekend. Man, oh man. I mean, we won't even be able to fit them on the screen. Addison Feda and Mackenzie Eastep, they both shared the all around title during that tri meet there. So that was nice. That's number 8 for Addison. Florida, Selena, she got another all around. So that was great for her. I believe that's her 4th this season, if I'm not mistaken. Gabby Gladieux, she got one for Alabama. That's at least her second. Jordan Childs, that's her 9th. Unbelievable. And then Allison Cucci for Arkansas. She got another one. That's her second.
Yes.
And Hannah Roberts got 2 this weekend.
No surprise there.
No, and that's 6 for her on the season. So very, very nice job from our all-arounders. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Fire away.
All right. Bitches, gripes, and complaints. There's so many this week. And I have to start off with the biggest bitch, gripe, and complaint, which is Konnor McClain. Like Jay said, what does she have to do on beam to get that 10? What's she got to do?
Did Jay say that?
You want to hear him say it?
I'd love to hear him say it.
All right, here we go.
I don't know what Konnor McClain has to do. I know I'm not supposed to make comments like that, but I don't know what she has to do on beam.
There you go. There it is.
His exact words.
So, can we just take a moment of silence for this perfect full turn with her leg raised and on releve? Please, just take a moment. Right?
Beautiful.
I know. Bar routine. What did I miss there? We're getting all these 9975s again. The second worst one, the second worst non-10, in my opinion, of this weekend was Gabby Gladieux on floor. Another person, what does she have to do to get it done? There was zero mistakes in that. There was nothing wrong with that. And she's had multiple routines like that last year. And they get a 9975. So one judge saw 10 and one judge saw a full 0.05 deduction. Did you see anything?
No, but like you said, this has happened time and time again. Has she ever gotten a 10 on the floor?
No.
I don't understand.
Senior night, not saying they should give it, hand it to her. She earned the 10. Anyways, so you guys get how I feel. Another, what I thought was a 10, Azaraya Ra-Akbar on bars. We had eMjae on beam. Joscelyn Roberson on beam, which she should have had 10 within the last 2 seasons, and she didn't even get one. Cucci on beam was a 985.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I did not see where they deducted that much from her routine. Maiya Terry on bars, did you see that handstand that she hit? And they took off a full 10.
Yeah.
Where did you take off from? Then Kennedy Griffin on the vault, and then again on the floor.
On the floor, yeah.
Yeah, right. And so I'm keeping going with Missouri here because, in my opinion, they underscored Missouri in that meet. Olivia Kelly on the beam, 9.9, another full 10th off where I didn't see, and then Hannah Horton on the floor with a 9.9, a full 10th off for what?
Yeah, I was surprised by that one as well.
Right?
Yeah, they did. They underscored Missouri. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, I was a little disappointed.
They bring this back to the checks on the judges and accountability for the scoring. Someone saw a perfect routine and someone else saw a point, a 10th off, or where?
Yeah,
where?
Just tell us
where. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking for is transparency. This has been our whole season.
I know. I'm not asking for the judges' names. That's not an easy job. I'm glad I'm not a judge. But it would be nice to see what they're taking off for. Come on. That's so hard to.
Well, and here's what's rolling into through our topic this week of 10s, right? All of a sudden, it's blowing my mind. On social media, you see, now are they giving out too many 10s? What?
It's the last season, or the meat of the regular season, last week.
They've perfected their routines at this point.
Yes, of course we're going to see more 10s as the season progresses.
You're going to see higher scores. If you don't want to see a 10, watch Elite.
Oh, well, and I've seen that on social media too, where there was somebody said they should take 10s away. They should just stop doing 10s because perfection is, you can't get perfection. And I'm like, but we've been doing 10s for decades. What do you mean just get rid of the 10? What?
Exactly. Keep college gymnastics pure. Don't mess with it. I understand if you want to create different difficulty levels for higher level skills, but that's what they've been doing for years anyway. Yes, a 3-pass routine and 2-pass routine are different, but they're doing minimum the requirements. They're doing what is required. So if you want to change those types of things where, okay, now you have to have this skill and this skill, that'll change the way that it's weighted, but it shouldn't change that this is going to be out of a 10 and they're going to be striving for that 10. If there's no 10s, well, what's the point?
Yeah, and they have different starting values, right? So some athletes just choose to go with a starting value 9.5 and know that they're not going to do the skill to get the 10, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I just highly disagree with taking those away. And,
yeah, me too.
And also, we're going to go back real quick to Konnor's full turn. That was perfect full turn. That was perfect. If I see or hear one more time from anybody, the commentators included, that say, oh, the full turn is an easy skill, why do so many people mess up on it? Why would you say that it's an easy skill? It's not an easy skill to do a full turn on the beam on releve.
Yeah, I don't think to do anything on a 4-inch wide beam would be easy. At least not for somebody of my stature. I can tell you that. Jeez.
I just remember doing that, and sometimes your toes get stuck, you're sweaty or whatever, and it's hard to do. You have to spot the wall. You have to spot, the end of the beam, whatever it is. And to say that is an easy skill. Oh, sometimes the easiest skills you mess up on. It is not an easy skill.
That's why people mess up on it.
Now over to you with this week's segment of Ben's Corner.
You feel better now?
Slightly.
All right. Well, we got another Celly of the week. And it's one of your favorites. So
This
who
is
is
my
it?
girl. This is my girl. Sienna Robinson. She is like just a 90s queen. And I think that's why I just love her so much. Her music choices. And then she just did The Worm. She just does The Worm.
The Worm. Yeah.
It was fantastic.
That was awesome.
I just think she is just the best. I as a person, like her personality is so great.
Indeed. Going over to the rankings now. Wow, we had some changes here. Stanford. Now, we talked about they had 2 meets this week, and both of them were north of 197s. So that bumped them up quite a bit. Now they're up to 7th.
That's
Missouri.
a huge change.
Yeah, that is a big one, especially this late in the season. Then you got Missouri dropped 2. We talked about them being underscored a little bit in their meet. Michigan dropped 1. So for the gymnasts, no change in the rankings there. And then for the team rankings, we got Florida taking over on beam. Look out, man. I'm telling you, they're coming alive at the right time. It's awesome.
I sure hope we can see them in the finals this year. I was so disappointed not to see them in LSU in the finals last year.
Same. And now it's time for our college stick salute. And who is it this week, man? I've been waiting for this one.
It's one of his favorites, Jeremy Miranda. He's got quite an interesting resume, we found out.
Yeah, I didn't realize this. He started out as a volunteer coach for 16 seasons before he became an official assistant coach in 2023. And you could just tell, I mean, he's awesome, man. We see him on the side of the floor. I mean, just cheering those girls on. You can tell he's involved in a lot of the creative aspects of their routines, and it's fantastic. I love to see his energy. And more importantly, I love to see his shirts.
And you're going to say that.
Awesome.
Anyway, well, what to watch next week?
What to watch next week? This one's an easy one. I'm not going to miss any meet because every meet we need to watch next week because it's the postseason. The postseason's upon us and it's championship weekend. So the real question is, will there be enough time to watch them all?
We better start now. See you guys next time.